Today we're going to be working on angle backs. Okay, so as you can see here over on the left, this is the space we're going to be going into. All right, like I would always do, I always like to line up and do an imaginary line to tell me where I actually need to back into in this little area over here. Okay, again, as usual, I have my red lines because I always want to know where my trailer is pointing. This is just more to help you guys to understand where the trailer is pointing towards. All right, so let's work along here. So let's go back here just for 1 second. All right, I want to, where do I actually start my initial turn? So for this particular one, I'm going to do a few of them, but I went ahead and turned up there, whatever that is. Anyway, so let's crank it. Let's go over to the right, and maybe around here we go off to the left. All right, so I straighten myself up in the shortest distance. Okay, so I like to leave myself with a little bit of an angle. Okay, now I'm going to stick my head out the window here in just a second. I'm lining up over here. Now this is actually a really tight spot. I tried making it as tight as I could. You won't normally get them this tight, but my goal is to get this as close as possible to here, which means it's going to be further away from the other trailer. All right. So it gets nice and close. I gotta get as close as possible to it. And now I can just keep going. So let's go ahead and just pull forward just a little bit, just to get it a little more even. Okay. Now, when I see the way I can see daylight back here, I can see the grass, and I can see it over here on the left. All I have to do is a straight back, and I can't hit anything. Well, I could probably hit the curb and the plants behind me, but there, I already checked and there is nothing there as long as I stop in time. Okay, now we're going to pull out here. So when pulling out, now there's a few ways you can pull out here. Now, first of all, I'm going to go a little bit to the right and then straighten up. Show you what's happening here, right? So I'm getting further away from the trailer on the left, but I'm getting kind of close over here on the right. All right. So basically, by the time the back of the trailer gets to the front of this space is when I'm going to try to start turning. Okay. So I'm just driving in a straight line, and around here I can start cranking it. All right. So okay, let's do another one. This is a different one. All right, pretty much the same thing I'm going to be doing. Going off to the right. Now, this is an angle back if I didn't really have too much room to play with over here on my right. And as usual, let's stick our head out the window to see what's actually going on. Oh, I forgot to do that. But look over here in the left-hand mirror. So I'm trying to get as close as possible. All right, because as you can see, the back of the trailer is in line with, right next to this one, but I do have a little distance yet to get to this trailer. And by the time my back of my trailer gets in line with this one, my trailer is running parallel to it now. Now, in a second, it's going to start pointing towards this trailer over here, so I'm going to stop now. Now I'm going to pull forward. Crank it all the way to the right, straighten myself up in the shortest distance. Now I can see in both mirrors, and now we do a simple straight back. Okay, so now let's pull forward, let's pull out of here again. Now I'm just going to drive dead straight. I'm gonna get nice and close to this trailer here on the left. So I'm going to start turning here. So let's note where I started turning. So pretty much where the landing gear, this is where the landing gear would be on this trailer. All right. Now you keep watching to the left. All right. Now my head's out the window. Okay. So this is the distance. Now, because the axles are past the trailer, you cannot hit this trailer anymore. You cannot hit it in the direction I'm going. But of course, ooh, what about this one over here on the right? All right, so right now, as you can see, my steering wheel is cranked hard to the left. All right, so let's go back into reverse again. We're going to go right back to where we were. Let's take a closer look at that. So when the axles are past this trailer, you cannot hit this trailer. All right, but the swing might hit the other trailer though. All right, so go back, forward. Let's look at the drone footage here for a second. Let's have a little fun. All right, so now what we're going to do, right, is actually going to take a little better look. I brought the drone down to see how close it really is getting. Okay, so let's pull out forward here. So here's see, it didn't actually get any close at all. Let's go back again. So there's the distance, whatever that is. Let's call it 6 inches. Probably gets to 5 inches. I know, but that is too close. That is really too close. But your company is going to expect you to put it into some really tight spots that you're not really capable of doing. All right, there's definitely a lot of places out there that are just really difficult, and you're going to get some really tight spaces like this. So again, the closer you are to over here on the left, the further away you are from over here on the right. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so that's just me going back and forth. All right, so let's go. Where are we going again now here? So I'm going to set myself up for another one. So where are we? We're over here. So this is pretty much like a setup for a 90 degree, but it's an angle back. So I like to stick my head out the window as soon as I possibly can. So this angle here with the tractor and trailer, I'm going to try to keep that as little as possible until my trailer gets closer. Okay, so again, get as close as possible to this trailer. All right, so as you can see over here, it's getting really close. I don't like that. So this is where you definitely would get out and look. All right, so I got out and looked. Okay, I cheated. I looked at my drone footage. All right, I went really slowly, and I can see that I'm missing it. But that would be you getting out and looking. Okay, anyway, where were we? So as you can see right now, the trailer's running parallel to the other trailers. Let's go back a couple more inches, and then we pull forward, and now we can look in both mirrors. Now we can start backing up again, doing a little adjustments. Not too much. You got to do very little turning once you're in the hole, because you can't really have much. Have much swing up any direction of the truck or the trailer. All right. So okay. Anyway, so let's do it again. We're gonna turn a little later. And then we do it nice and slowly. Let's look at it again. These are all different ones now. I'm not repeating the same one. I'm just trying to get it nice and close, and just to show you about the pull forward. The pull forwards are very important. All right, we pull forward. Okay, and we can see in both. Okay, now we can keep it jackknifed a little bit, and straight back. Okay, now this is the one I like to perfect when I'm in the truck stop. So all I have to do is a borderline straight back. All right, let's just stop speeding it up in a second. So I want you to note first where I actually turned. All right. So when did I turn? So this is okay. Well, it's 10 feet in between. So it's like 20 feet past it. So maybe at this point, this is where the landing gear is. When the landing gear gets to this point, crank it, right? Crank it. And I'm going to crank this a little bit longer than normal. All right, which is a gamble. Hard left. See, I'm pointing towards it there, but I'm going to keep the turn going a little bit. All right. See, now it's not so bad. Before I could see the entire front of this trailer. So now I'm just going to jackknife it for just a little bit because I have the distance. And by the time the front of the trailer gets to here, I am lined up. Now I just do a simple straight back with a little adjustment because I can see the grass back here on both sides of my mirror. So small adjustments. Small adjustments. All right.